The Knicks take 2 from Boston, 20-point comebacks in both games. Are you kidding me? I said to my mother while watching yesterday, I don't think they are coming back this time. 5 minutes later, I look silly. The past 2 games, the Celtics are 25 out of 100 from 3. 25%. Yuck. And they just keep shooting them. You got to give credit to the Knicks defense, though. Jason Tatum through 2 games averaging just 18 points, shooting 28% from the field. His mid-range has completely left him. 12.5%, 4 attempts per game in the mid-range, 14.3% in the painted area. And of course, above the break threes have not been nice to him either. He's bricking 26.3%. The restricted area has been the only efficient spot. 71.4%, but he's not getting there as much as he usually does. 3.5 shots per game in that area versus the Knicks in the first 2 games. Over the whole entire season, he averaged 4.7 restricted area shots per game. Now, let's go over his fourth quarter numbers. Listen to this. So far, he's shooting 8.3% from the field and 0% from 3. He's missed 7 straight threes in the fourth quarter. Let's go to the other star player, Jaylen Brown. Through 2 games, he's averaging 21.5 points per game, but shooting just 34.9% from the field. 17.5% from 3 on 8.5 attempts per game. On top of that, his handle has been suspect. 4 turnovers per game. In the fourth quarter, he's shooting 14.3% from the field. Knicks are doing a great job protecting the paint, protecting the rim as a whole. The Celtics are shooting 9 of 31 in the painted region, 29%. During the regular season, they shot 45.1% in that area. So the Celtics are really struggling to shoot from 3, but not only that, the paint is completely shut off, and they're also not getting to the restricted area as much as they did in the regular season. And looking at the matchup data on NBA.com, OG Anunoby has been the primary defender on Tatum. He's been on him for 11 minutes. He's held him to 1 of 7 shooting. They've been hunting that Karl Anthony Towns matchup. He's second, 6 minutes guarding Tatum, 50% shooting. Then Mikal, Josh Hart, Brunson have been switched on to him at times. Tatum is a combined 5 of 11 from the field, 45% versus them. Going over to Jaylen Brown, same thing. OG is the primary. Cat is right behind him. He's shooting the same 3 of 8 versus both of them, 37.5%. Then versus Mikal, Josh Hart, and Brunson, he's a combined 2 of 8, 25%. Everything is contested no matter the matchup. That's the key for the Knicks. Nothing is easy for the Stars of Boston. And overall, their shot-making gene has gone missing at the wrong time. And we got to give some props to Josh Hart. Through 2 games, he's arguably been the Knicks' most consistent player. He's averaging 18.5 points per game. He's averaging 44 minutes per game. He's shooting 58.3% from the field, 36.4% from 3 on 5.5 attempts per game, and he's averaging 4 offensive rebounds. Get this. So his advanced numbers in terms of being on the court aren't too good, negative 2.4 net rating, but that's really because the Knicks starting lineup has been getting cooked in the first half. But look at this. Offensive rebounding percentage, 24.4% when he's on the court. Meanwhile, off the court, it drops down to 9.1%. That's the first unsung hero for the Knicks. The second one for me is Mitchell Robinson. When he's been on the court, they've been a different team defensively. So when he's off, 112.5 defensive rating, and then 82.1 defensive rating when he's on the court. They have won his minutes by 32 points. As I hinted at earlier, the starting 5 of the Knicks hasn't been doing good, mainly because in the first half they've been getting cooked. Negative 13 in the plus-minus category, and offensive rating 85.7. Yuck. But their second most played lineup, just simply inserting Mitchell Robinson for Cat, That's where their comebacks have really started, and they have played 11 minutes throughout this series, and they have a plus 13 in the plus-minus category. And then put McBride and Mitchell Robinson out there with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby. That's been another good lineup that has been winning their minutes. And even the double big lineup of Cat and Mitchell Robinson has gotten some run. It turns out they have played 15 minutes together, won their minutes by 21 points. They have a 128 offensive rating with a 40.7 defensive rating, and the Knicks have been going to that lineup in the second half during their comebacks. I haven't mentioned Jalen Brunson in this video yet, but you guys know what he does. He's the clutchest player in the league. Personally, he's one of the clutchest players I've ever seen. I'm not going to lie, he might be the clutchest player I've seen. I have full confidence that he's going to hit every shot in crunch time of a close game. I will go as far as saying all the Knicks have to do to win this series is keep it close and make sure it's a 5-point game in the last 5 minutes, and they will win this series. That's how much of a clutch advantage they have in this series currently. Jalen Brunson is averaging 10 points in the fourth quarter in 7.2 minutes, 54.5% from the field, 57.1% from three on 3.5 attempts per game. I think something Knicks fans can hang their hat on is you really haven't gotten that Jalen Brunson from the first quarter all the way to the end of the game consistent in play quite yet. For the series, he's shooting 35.7%. So to get 2 victories when he's not shooting well from the field, I mean, that's a huge luxury to have because he's bound for a game where he's just torching from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. But as I said, he's been torching in the fourth quarter in clutch time all series long. OG Anunoby is doing his thing offensively. He's struggling from the field, but man, he is hitting every three-pointer. It feels like 46.7% from 3 on 7.5 attempts per game. And as we went over earlier, he's taken on the challenge of guarding Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, whoever, it doesn't matter. And Mikal Bridges is kind of like the same story as Jalen Brunson in this series. First half hasn't been very good. His field goal percentage is 29%, but he has had huge stretches. In the first game, it was overtime. He completely took over. He hit shots, and he was playing elite defense. He's been playing great defense all series long as well. And then in game 2, there was a stretch in the second half where he scored like 10 straight points for them and gave them hope in the comeback. And then, of course, he had that game-sealing steal against Jason Tatum. Overall, in the first 2 games, the Knicks have proved me wrong. I thought this was going to be a quick series for Boston, but the Knicks have come to play, and Boston has been choking. Meanwhile, the Knicks are up for the challenge in crunch time, and they really are a great fourth quarter team. Even in that Detroit series, a lot of those games came down to the wire, and they got it done. So if it's close, I trust them more. Will that be enough? Who knows? We're just going to have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section.